Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of
How much time do you have?
the podcast. Yeah. We are doing something new. We are on the one, the only Zoom.
Zoom. We're trying a Zoom
Zoom.
thing. We are
Yeah.
trying a thing.
So we're going to be doing Zooms until we are back in the studio. So we'll see how it goes. It's either going to go right or it's going to go left, girl.
Yeah, so welcome to the show, guys. Yo, 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 it's Leanna.
What it do, baby? It's Tess Lei. I don't think I can say that because actually that's actually someone's quote, so I might get.
Is it copyrighted?
I don't know if it is. If you say someone's, it probably is. Maybe.
Maybe
So
something more original, like yo, 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 it's Leanna.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take that. So yo, 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 it's Tess Lei. Your face.
I will rapidly.
You're already like, no, girl.
I'm just gonna think of a new one for next week.
It's really strange. How do you feel about recording in the day? I feel really weird. I feel like we're having a meeting.
We are. To be fair, most of our Instagram lives are like just meetings, basically, on Instagram Live. So what are we gonna do next week? Well, let's. I don't mind this week because I'm here, but yeah, it's evening. It's an evening flex because I haven't got no wine.
I have a smoothie. That's my lunch.
I've got a energy drink, but I need to have a glass of wine or prosecco. It's not.
I don't need to ask what we've been drinking because we've already showed what we have. So Leanna's on the yep, no promo. Cover it up.
This is just
and you know I actually thought about that today because I was gonna wear a top, but it was like branded, and then I was like, I'm not wearing a branded top. Not wearing a branded top because they're not paying me.
Yeah, wait until we get a few more viewers.
I was gonna say maybe a few more listeners first.
Then they might pay us.
Yeah, so it's really strange in the day, and I think, yeah.
Well, to be fair, when we did one of the episodes, episode 2, we filmed that in the daytime.
Yeah,
the energy was not.
I just don't know what it is. I think day podding is weird, but yeah, okay. I mean, let's do it anyway.
It's a one.
We're gonna start with trending topics of the week as usual. It's been a bit of a quiet week, right?
Yeah, I think people kind of lost their shit quite early on in lockdown, and now they're like running out of things to do. Even the celebrities are like, let's just stay indoors. And
yeah, it's like everyone's sort of calming down now. Like, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, maybe just, or we just need a
new. Or it could be, or the calm before the storm. Like it's all just, yeah.
Oh God, Lord of mercy.
So this week, congratulations to Harry and Meghan.
Like, baby. Clap it up.
And obviously, you know, people should be happy for her. She's had a miscarriage. So it's really, really nice that this has happened for them. But instead of it being a positive thing, it ended up being a debate. About,
darling, doesn't it always?
As Joe Budden says, humans be humaning, and that's what it is. It's just humaning. Like they literally just cannot leave anything. No. And people were basically saying she has no right to ask for privacy and then post these pictures of her pregnancy. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, is there a thin line or?
I think it's a bit techie, to be fair. I do think it's a bit techie. Like, if you're kicking off at the media all the time for taking pictures of you, and you've officially removed yourself from the royal family for that reason, to then want to put out stuff at your own, do you know what I mean? At your own, what's the word?
Convenience? Leisure.
Yeah, leisure.
Leisure.
Yeah, like I think it's a bit like you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're either in this thing or you're out this thing. Like you can't be half.
I feel a bit different about that as like quite a private person myself. I don't really put everything out there that I want to be out there, but also I do need to put stuff out there that I want. So I think there can be a thing of controlled privacy. Like I don't put everything on social media, if that makes sense. But I want people to see some of my pictures or some of my music. And then people will be like, oh, but she doesn't want to show anything else. Yeah, I don't. I don't want to show my family. I don't want to show my partner. Is that okay? Can I not just not?
Where do you draw the line? Where's the threshold of what?
I don't know. I don't mind. I understand control privacy, and I think that's okay. But that's just my opinion. I think it's okay to be like, I want to show you some things, but I don't want to show you everything.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's slightly different in that context because they're not public property, but they are public property in the sense that, you know how people go nuts for the royals and that.
Yeah.
And also, before she became a royal, I know they're not royal any. Are they still royal even though they're not in the royal?
I don't even know. Like, when did they
I'd be like,
divorce?
hi, nice to meet you, your royal highness, your majesty.
When did they do their royalness? I don't know how it works.
Royal family, right? They left quietly.
Yeah, but oh, they did that.
But before that, she was a celebrity before that, so it's not like she's new to the game.
But maybe she never experienced it to this level. Like you said, the royal
people go nuts for royals.
Yeah, royal press is like insane.
An American royal.
Yeah, but also I don't know why everyone's blaming her. How do we know that it's not Harry that's like pushing for this? Harry's always been a rebel from day, like literally.
He's always been a rebel, but you do kind of get the sense that she wears the trousers in that relationship.
But how do we know that? Like, I don't know. I think Harry's always been gang. He's always just done whatever he wanted to do. I remember going to Bougie's back in the day in Chelsea, and he'll be there. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing here?
Slumming it.
What are you doing here with us? Why are you here? Do you know what I mean? But like, so maybe he just was like, after he met someone, he was just like, I don't want.
Maybe.
I'm good.
It may be also, you know, because of his mum and that, and he saw how the media frenzy around her.
Yeah, exactly.
Her, you know, literally killing.
Exactly. You're literally, that could be the reason as well. He just thought, yeah, you're right. Maybe it's that. He's protecting her. Yeah. Oh, guess what? We are waiting. We're waiting. Just a few days to go till we get
Boris the Bumble.
Why you're not even excited?
No, because I know it's not. It's what they do is they leak the plans into the media.
I know.
So you already know what he's going to say, and then we're still sitting there waiting for the announcement on Monday. Like, oh, I wonder what he's going to say.
But that's what I think. But I don't know if everyone even pays attention, because the way they just go like, oh my God, when it happens, when, like you said, it gets leaked all the time.
So people expecting on Monday. I'm expecting him to say, April, essential businesses are opening.
Yep.
May, that's when the gyms and the non-essential. Yeah. Something like non-essentials opening April.
Yeah.
Bars and restaurants.
Yeah. But I think they said with May, if it is bars and restaurants, it's going to be, I think it's some kind of takeaway thing. I don't think it's alcohol from what I've read.
This is what I'm saying. So it's like, what am I getting excited for on Monday for him to tell me it's still going to be in lockdown until May? What am I getting excited for, please?
It's over it.
Once you're announcing to me that spas are open, gyms are open, and I can go out for a meal with my girl, get my free glass of wine, my free bottle, that's when I'll be interested. But even last night on the news, there was July ? With travel ? Yeah,
no,
like even July, it won't be necessarily safe to travel.
Yeah, I know.
And my holiday's booked for July, so that's definitely it.
Looking forward to, you don't care. You basically just feel like.
I do care, because I think, like, obviously it's important to stay up to date with it all and know what's happening. And my brain works well with kind of goalposts. Like,
same.
If someone tells me, like, you're going to go through hell, but you're only going to be there for 6 months, I'll be like, yeah, cool, I'll ride it out.
Yeah, that's why I need it. I need to know what we're doing. But anyway, hopefully positive, you know. Obviously Trump was cleared of the indictment situation. I mean, I don't really.
Of course he was.
It just means that he can run again. But do you feel like he will run again?
Yeah, because he's a narcissist. He's
a maniac. I don't think he would run again. I just.
A maniac, that one. He will definitely at some point. He will try again. You know, I just find the whole thing very hypocritical, and it's very reflective of the justice system in America anyway.
Did anybody think that he was going to go to prison? Because I didn't.
No, of course not. Very important book, Jeffrey Ryman, The Rich Get Rich. The rich get richer and the poor get prison. Breaks down the whole of the criminal justice system in America, and how if you're rich and affluent and white and guilty, you'll still get away with it. Whereas if you're black or brown and poor and maybe you'll still get it's a big old
fuckery. Sorry. Yeah. First swear word of the podcast.
No, I think I said shit earlier on.
Wasn't Leanna?
No, I think I said shit earlier on.
Did you?
I think I still beat you. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he will, but that's just my opinion. Because I think after everything that's happened, I don't see him going through all this again.
Kanye will be up there next.
Oh, please no. We got another verses. Yeah.
Oh, D'Angelo.
However,
babe, I get high off love. Don't know how to behave. Ooh,
yeah. Sing it, girl.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I want some of your brown sugar.
At you.
Yeah, but what the thing is, who against who? Do you get that? What is that all about?
Do you think?
And friends.
Do you think they were just clutching? Like, they were like, D'Angelo was like ringing them up every week. I need to do a verses, man. I need to be on the verses. And they were like, yeah, cool. As soon as we get someone for you, we'll sign it up. And he's like, every week, just got someone for me. Yeah? Got someone. So in the end, they're like, okay, let's do D'Angelo and friends and hope someone volunteers.
Do you think they don't actually have anyone? And they're just like,
he's just going to be him.
Imagine. or his friends.
No, like, he's gonna be. Is it his voice from the hood? These are my friends.
Yeah.
Tyrone, James, Jonathan, and Michael. They can't sing. They're just here. Yeah, it's either going to be actually his friends that can't sing, that are just there, or he's going to be like that one from the movie Split. You seen that movie Split?
Yeah.
Where he's got dissociative.
Yeah,
whatever it is, and he's going to be like singing a song, and then all of a sudden he's going to go, and now I'm Mariah Carey.
No, because it's crazy, because it's like, what? Like when I saw it, I got excited because I saw his name, and then I saw the bottom, and I was like, huh? You know, like when you're just like, what?
But how can they big it up like that when no one even knows?
It's because it's D'Angelo, and look at us, we're all like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's like, because I think it's the person, like, depends on who it was. I don't think you could do that for everyone, because someone we might just be like, no. But I think it's D'Angelo, so we're like, yeah, bring it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I think he could.
I forgot the date.
Yeah, it's 27th, isn't it? Is it 27th?
This month.
Why? I feel like it's 27th of February, but I could be making that up.
So this month?
Yeah, next Friday.
Okay, nice. All right, cool.
Next Saturday, so that's what I think. But maybe he'll just be getting like his friends from bands and stuff to come in. Like, it doesn't have to be a whole band. Like, just Nokia from Drew Hill.
Yeah, but that's not a versus if someone is just. Do you know what I mean?
A band.
But that's not versus, because we need to verse someone. Like, you can't just be.
Maybe he could take on the whole band.
Okay, you know what? Take on the. This is gonna be one. Well, anyway, hopefully I watch it and I stay up.
I will watch it on repeat, but yeah.
Because I'm always, you know, normally I'm up for the verses. I'm, you know, number one versus fan. Remember when we said that we hated the silhouette challenges?
Yeah.
Do we hate them? Or does it just depend who does it? Like who?
I think it depends who does it. Because I'm down for a little bit of slapping a doll with your penis. I'm down.
Hey, basically what I'm saying is, you know, we didn't mind the male silhouette challenges, and
so are we just big old hypocrites then?
However, the reason why I tell you why I am for a male silhouette challenge. It's because women are always doing thotty stuff all day. So like men. Huh?
I mean, I'm not. I'm not. I make breakfast. I go to work.
you're like, no, but you know what I mean, online.
No, I know what you mean, yeah.
So it's like, it's nice sometimes. I think men should do it too, because it's not fair that we don't have anything to look at.
I'm here for it. I'm here for the anaconda.
So that's my thing. Not that I'm being a hypocrite, but it's just that I think that men should do things as well that I thought ish.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see any men doing a busset challenge though.
I mean, no. There's we don't want that.
Yes. Obviously, there's certain men that would do a busset challenge, and that would be fun.
Yeah.
But
yeah, of course.
I want the silhouettes. Send me, but don't bother doing a silhouette if you're carrying around a little. What do you call it? Chipolata. I don't want to see any silhouette challenges with.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
something long.
Did you say silhouettes with?
Yeah, I don't want to see a silhouette with like a little. Where you're like, where is
it? Why are you doing this?
Because you're like this. Where is the? You just need to have like a big old thing swinging around, so that we're clear what we're looking at.
We need to do podcasts after hours because.
Why?
We just do. Gorilla Girl.
Oh, poor Gorilla Girl.
No, it's not poor Gorilla Girl. And I just want to be done with her once we have this conversation. I don't want to see anything else come up about Gorilla Girl.
Okay.
Because I'm fed up.
Hold off.
And I hate that her name is called Tessica because my name's Tess and it just bothers me.
I'm going to start calling you Tessica.
Don't you freaking dare call me Tessica.
I'm here with I've got my reservation for Tessica. Is she here? That's her real name.
Actually, I could probably make money off of that. I'll just be like, I'm Tessica, the original Gorilla Girl.
Just do one now. Like, I've glued on my...
Yeah. So this is where I wanted to go with that. So since then, do you know that 4 other people have glued Gorilla Glue to their hair?
I do. And I thought it was a joke when I saw it. And not only hair, there was a girl who used it as wax strips.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that one. No.
It's actually quite horrendous. I saw it on TMZ, I think. But it's... At first, I thought it was a joke. Like, I thought, no, there can't actually be people dumb enough to know what it is and still do it. But no, there really are people out there that have done it, knowing full well.
Well, this brings me to this topic. Like, what are we doing now? Like, obviously, for fame, it was getting a little bit crazy anyway. But this is just a prime example. So what people are debating is that this girl had 3,000 followers. Let me just get this right. She now has over 700 followers, over 500,000. She also has a manager and she also has a product line of clothes.
Yeah, she's got merch out.
She's got merch. So I just...
It kind of reminds me of, do you remember back in the day, was it Jackass?
Yeah.
Where people were monetizing just doing flipping dumbness.
You know what?
Kind of like a throwback to that.
You might be right. Like, you actually might be right, because I never really thought about that. I thought that this was a thing that we're doing now, and it's quite new.
No.
That now.
I wasn't a fan of it. Every now
I love it. So I don't even know. A hypocrite. Yeah. I loved it.
Every now and again, I'd watch it and I'd be like, what? These are adults. These are grown human beings doing this shit. But obviously it was popular because they had such a cult following.
Yeah.
So are we not just living in something where it just is cycles? This is the new kind of incarnation of Jackass.
Is this the new way to fame now?
I mean, we're just living in a society where people are always looking for that next kind of shock factor, or do you know what I mean? So it's not her and it's not what she did, it's the shock value.
Yeah.
And then the investment in someone as a kind of commodity.
What do we call that? Yeah. But like, I know what you mean. It's like now she's a entertainer, I guess.
An entertainer. Is that what people are calling her?
Well, she entertained us by putting glue in her hair, and then...
I mean, listen, you don't get longevity off that. You get a bit of fame and a bit of clout.
Yeah.
But it's just like, we were singing him last time. The guy that was on the news, was his name Dwayne or something? That They're climbing in your windows, they're snatching your people up. And then he like off that news report.
What, hide your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's different.
No,
that's different.
That was just he happened to do something
that
brought him a bit of fame, but now he's gone. It's the same with her. She's done something, it's gone viral and brought her a bit of fame, but she's not going to be a big celebrity.
So you think people don't have anything to worry about, entertainers? Because I think the issue was, I don't know if you saw the Sideman thing.
No, I tend to kind of stay away from them now, but yeah.
Yeah, I just saw a little bit of it. I didn't listen to the whole bit, but he was just basically saying that, you know, creatives shouldn't complain about her success and we should just keep it pushing, and it doesn't matter that she's pushed it, you know, further ahead of us. And because I don't know what
I get about it. People are really in their feelings about it.
Yeah, people complain because it's like it's not fair that people are working super hard for years and years and years, and then someone just puts glue in their hair and then they just become famous.
How about this? Maybe what you're doing is not entertaining and you're just dead.
That's what his thing is like, just keep it pushing. But I don't know, I feel the same way. I feel like when Universal started, you know, and other labels started signing, I guess, entertainers, not so much like artists, then it does make you feel a little kind of way, because you're like, so what is it, like a circus category now? I don't know, like what?
I think it is down to major corporations and that kind of business mindset of capitalizing on trend, capitalizing on moments, because we're living in such a disposable society.
Yeah.
We want instant gratification. No one wants to work hard for anything anymore. Everyone just wants to like grow up and be a Kardashian and be paid off of doing nothing. So
absolutely.
Again, our topic so far, we've mentioned the Kardashians, we've mentioned Kanye West.
Who do we mention now? You even said Kanye as well when I was trying to...
It's literally like, can't escape it. But yeah, that's what I think it is. I think it's just corporate people or corporations, people with money who know how to look for the next big thing, capitalize off it, and then dash it to the curb once it's gone.
So what you're saying is you're blaming the corporate industries because they're showing that if people do these things, they will get these results, but they get signed for things, they get... So it's their fault.
I'm not really blaming them, but I'm saying that it's systemic of that kind of culture of like, you know, like even with the music industry, like we're going to take a young rapper off the streets, boost him up, give him a quick few moments of fame, bring out an album, whatever.
Yeah.
And then once the hype has died down, or if he gets in trouble, they'll just drop him. There's no longevity in it.
Yeah, I get it.
No one will know who... Watch me. This is being recorded, so watch this come back and haunt me. No one will know who Tess Lei is in 2022. They'll be like, remember that girl that put glue in her hair?
And Rihanna quote. Here's another funny, weird topic as well, and it just made me question a lot of things. Did you know that Bow Wow, you know, Lil Bow Wow?
Lil Bow Wow?
He's joining the WWE.
I thought you were going to...
Why are you laughing?
No, because I thought you were going to say he's joined the circus. The way you know Bow Wow, he's joined the circus.
He's joined the WWE, and I think he tweeted it, and then obviously he just received a lot of backlash because people were like, what sort of thing? Like, what are you doing? People are mocking him, and are they right? And like, why can't people just do what they want? Like, or do you think it's wild that he's going in
wrestling?
Yeah, he's training.
It's not, I was going to say, it's not like WWE stands for something else and everyone's just misunderstood it.
No, he's going into wrestling. He's training and he wants to be a wrestler, and that's what he decided to do. But people just have issues with it because, you know, humans are judgy. But also, it's kind of like, it opens it up to like a, you know, wider topic, as in, should we just let people follow their dreams? Or would you tell a friend or a close one, you know, not to do something? Like, imagine I said to you, I wanted to join WWE. Like, what would you... What are you looking at me like that?
I am not... that goes against everything I believe in, is telling someone they can't do something, especially children.
Okay, but what would you say to me if I'm like, babes, listen, I'm gonna change my career, I want to join the WWE, like what would your response be?
Number one, I'll show you how to knock someone out. Number two, let's get you some cute little bikinis, get those tits out. Get that ass out, girl. And can I be a manager?
See, I think that's what we want. Yeah, but you're just like, that was like the perfect answer, but I don't think that's how the world works. I think people see people doing something else and then they limit them. They just say, oh, you can't do that because you're a rapper. You can't do that because you're...
That's a problem with society in general. And it starts right from being young. Like you're told you can't be a singer when you're older. You got to go and do law or be in medicine or something like that. Like you can't be a footballer. You can't do this. You can't do that. That's how it is. So I'm saying we should normalize from day telling people that they can achieve whatever they want to achieve.
Yeah, we should. And also we should normalize people wanting to do something else. Like if they are, and then they go, yeah, I'm going to join the circus.
Yeah.
Like, you know, should be like, okay.
Most of the time, the people that are saying these things are people that didn't follow their own dreams and they're just bitter and depressed that their lives are shit. And so they're like, I'm just going to put down everyone who tries to follow their dreams now.
It is that, but also sometimes they're not even... I think I had a conversation in Clubhouse about this, and it was basically saying that sometimes the people that are putting you down, not putting you down, but maybe lack of support might be easier, they don't even know they're doing it. Because when I wanted to start this podcast, I told several people that I wanted to start this podcast. And it never happened because I didn't feel that support of it. It kind of was like, Tess, you've been doing music for years. Oh, you're going to change now, sort of thing. And how are you going to do that? It wasn't until I spoke to you and then you were just like, yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yes, let's do this.
And that just changed everything. And now we're here with our 2 followers and, you know, we're doing great.
We're great. We made so much money off it. Sponsorships alone, followers on deck. No, I think it is, some of it probably is subconscious. They don't realize they're doing it, but it has to stem from somewhere. There has to be something inside that person. But I do think as well, like, just it's a combination of that and social media. Like people just feel it's their God-given right to comment on everything and have
that's why I was taking it to another place, because I felt like, oh, when it's on Twitter or whatever, people just like, no, you can't do that. But I just meant in the safety of people, you know, sometimes you don't even realize that when you're telling people your goals or your dreams or things you want to do, they might not be, you know, you can feel a little bit disencouraged because they're not behind you on it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think you need new friends.
You need maybe I need some friends, girl. But I don't know if the people doing it maliciously. I think sometimes people just, they can't see themselves changing many things in their life. So when they see you trying to...
You just prove my point. It's innate to someone. It's not, they don't, maybe it's subconscious, but it stems back to something they couldn't do, or a fear they've got, or a limiting belief they have. It's not to do with you.
Random question. This is just nothing to do with anything, because I like to just change it up as we go or whatever. Someone said, you know, Valentine's Day just left, you know, left.
You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore.
Lovely. Well, Valentine's Day just
left.
I'm done. And the random question was, people were saying that, I don't know where this came from. Should people show their full partner? No, people were saying people should show their full partner or not at all, but people shouldn't block face or just show the arms, because that's weird. How do you feel about that? Do you think that people should show the full face, or do you think it matters if they just show an arm? It's kind of a weird question, but it's like...
this one's quite techie for me, because I feel like there's 2 sides to it.
Go on.
So there's the privacy side, where someone just genuinely doesn't want anyone to know who they're with, because that could then be sabotaged in some way. Like, chick's gonna come up in the DM and say, I know him, or like whatever. So there's that side, the genuine privacy side, but then there's also the other side, which is like, it's not legitimate unless I'm seeing someone. To me, in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking, Like, are you just a side piece and he doesn't want you to post, or that
Oh
kind of
yeah.
thing? There's like two
To...
sides. Like, I can understand both sides as well. But, you know, I've got a friend who does it. She doesn't post her partner at all. It's always just a hand or a... And she posted a funny meme and it was like, oh, you want me to post his leg or his arm today? Which one do you want? Like, as a joke. But I know in her case, she just, you know, she doesn't want it out there like that. But they're very much together.
I'm all for privacy, so I'm totally happy in a finger. Do you know what I mean? I'll post a finger.
That's his arm there. It's his shoulder.
Yeah, fingers, a toe. But like, yeah, so I'm all for that. But it was just like a weird thing because people were like, oh, that's disrespectful if you just post their arm and you don't post the full person. Then what do you have to hide? Why don't you want people to see it? And I was just like, just what you said. Sometimes it's not, you just don't want.
It's not that deep, is it?
Drama as well.
Like, I did see a funny meme saying like, just coming up towards Valentine's Day, and it said something like, "I best see you with the same guy you was posting that Christmas photo in those ugly ass Christmas sweaters on Valentine's Day."
She's got a new man. Please get out of here.
You're not allowed a new man.
Why?
Apparently, this meme does not allow it.
Oh my God. So this has come up all week, which is weird. People just keep giving advice, relationship advice to women, and it's just going, I don't know where this is coming from, or if women are asking for advice, but it just seems like people are just giving advice. So there's a guy called Kevin Samuel. I don't know if you managed to look him up yet.
Oh yeah, I already knew about him.
Okay, so you kind of know what he's always causing a stir.
And there's always multiple clubhouse rooms asking like, should he be cancelled and all this lot. People
so he's basically always he said something wild the other day though, and it was just crazy. He was basically saying to this woman who's a mother, because she's a baby mother, she shouldn't withhold sex because she has already been there, done that, and it's wild that she would even think that that's a thing that you could do. Because sometimes he says some things that you're just like, okay, that's true. But then sometimes...
That's how I saw him. I did see him do a video. My friend posted it on his page. And I was kind of like, yes! Because like what he was saying was just like...
Yeah.
He was actually talking to a guy though, not a girl. And he was saying like...
Right.
He was saying something like, oh, so you must have a small dick. And the guy was kind of like, what? He was like, only big dick men walk with swag and know what to do. When you got a little dick, you're going to tolerate more shit of someone, kind of thing. And I just found it hilarious. But then after that, I saw other things he'd done, and I was kind of like, you're not staying on that trajectory. I'm not interested.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mixed bag.
Tell men, give men advice, but don't be telling women, because it just comes across misogynistic when you're doing that.
Yeah,
and we're already in a patriarchal society, so I don't need it.
Well, but what he says is that people are asking him for stuff. People want to know his opinion.
Weak people are asking for opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it's a majority of women, because I don't give a shit about what a man is advising.
Like, my thing is as well, if you're saying it with chest, like you want a man who's got this, and I'm going to show you how you can get a man like me, and at least be fine.
You're like, man, you ain't that cute.
No, he's not though. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't come with your dusty ass self and try and tell me how I could be getting some high worth man.
Basically a high value man because he earns a certain amount.
What is
he says a couple of things like that make sense. Like, I was listening to one of his interviews the other day, and he was talking about when he was 19, how, you know, if you wanted to date someone, you could easily just date a 19-year-old and you just go grab burger and fries and whatnot. But nowadays, that's not enough. Like, do you have a Rolex? What car do you drive? And all this stuff. So he's basically saying in that context that women should be like, what the hell's happening here? Do you know what I mean? We're young. Like, why do young people need...
Yeah, I mean, that, to me... So have you ever seen those, there's a guy, I can't remember what his name is, but he's got a YouTube channel where he basically like tries to hit on these women in the street, and they're like so rude. So some of them, it almost seems like a setup. It doesn't even seem like they're actually that rude in real life. Like, they'll be like, yeah, I'm minding my business, like, move from me, like, oh, okay, well, you have a nice day then, ma'am. And then he goes and like, unlocks like a Ferrari. And the way these girls are like, is that you? And they're like, yeah, that's you? It's not a rental? And they're like, he's like, no, it's my car. And he gets in, and she, oh, so hey, like, and all of a sudden, like, attitude stank.
Yeah.
Attitude, like, And then he obviously like undercover films it and posts them online.
Yeah.
If I find out who it is, I'll put it in the YouTube comments so people can check it out. But it's mad. Like, are there women out there that actually on that flex?
But that's what's creating these. It's that's creating the reason why these men are speaking on that, if that makes sense. Because when people are acting like this, jumping, like you said, for a Ferrari, she didn't want to speak to him before, but he's got a Ferrari now, so okay. That's why this guy is basically trying to deter men from, I don't know, falling for that, or I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't really know the angle of it. But isn't it because people are doing it? And they are. The thing is, I think there's always going to be people that want that, but I don't think it's the majority.
I don't know. I'm kind of more. I've always been like, I would rather be with you when you have nothing and build up something together.
I don't know. I think my single friends have never said, this guy needs to be a millionaire. This guy needs to blah, blah, blah. This guy needs to be a basketballer. This guy needs to be, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like, I've really heard is like, I don't want him to have kids or.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's preference.
I've never heard anything material from my friends.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's just the circles we're moving, but I didn't know that. It was like a
broke circles.
Broke.
Or just
no. So like really successful. The thing is, my friends are successful.
That's it's independent then.
Yeah, so kind of, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But anyway, so I think B. Simone did one as well. So then it's like everyone's doing this. It's like she's decided to chime in and say her piece about it. And she's like, women shouldn't be asking for somebody with, 1 million in the bank if they've only got 10p in theirs. Do you know what I mean? Like, how can you ask for?
Where do you draw the line? Because even on Valentine's Day, Cardi B was piping up about a man should always give a woman more, something of greater value for Valentine's Day. A woman should get something for her man, but it should be lesser value. And I think her tweet said, so if he buys you flowers, you have to give him grass. Like, I think she's taking a piss, obviously, but it's all of that kind of mentality. Like, what are we not just giving people? Are we not just not looking for reciprocation? Can we not just be giving something unconditionally? Is there always a requirement that it's got to be reciprocated in some way?
I literally don't know where this is coming. And also, I don't know. So what, with all these stuff that is online and people are saying this stuff, like, is this toxic or is it helping people? Do people feel like they're getting good advice? Like, do they feel like they listen to these people and go, you know what, I do need to aim lower?
Is he married?
And I do. Who? Kevin Samuel? I don't know. I thought he was single. I don't know.
I get gay vibes off him as well.
You know what? Google him. Go on.
I do get gay vibes off him. But anyway, I'm just thinking, because you know that thing, misery loves company. You know,
yeah.
Who are you taking advice off? Don't take advice off someone who's not in a situation you want to be in.
He is Matt. No, wait. Who's Kevin? Kevin Samuels. Why doesn't it say?
Well, there you go. There's your answer. He's even not.
All that came up was, I don't know.
He's a fraud.
Is Kevin Samuel seeing anyone? So I don't know. From they don't know, then we don't know, and nobody knows, girl.
He's a fraud.
He's a fraud.
He's a fraud, and I want him cancelled immediately.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm just getting fed up of everybody just telling everybody everything all the time. It's just like, why do you care? Why do you care if somebody wants a millionaire?
Yeah, true. That is true. Like,
that's all.
Is it affecting your life? My little thing always in my head is, what don't concern you, left it alone. I don't trouble it if it's not troubling me. And that's how I go about my life. Because it's even that, like, everyone's always got an opinion. Everyone's always got something to say. Everyone's a flipping expert. Like, just head over onto Clubhouse. You'll see how many experts there are. Self-diagnosed experts who just feel the need to preach when they and that's why I can't spend too long on there, because I get just irritated.
I think, what did someone say the other day? That some of y'all made £40 in stock and decided to start a Clubhouse room investment.
Yeah, that's it. That sums it up perfectly. That actually does sum it up perfectly. It's like someone who, I don't know,
like they said, you made £40.
Yeah, I was trying to think of another analogy, but I literally don't need to, because that was the analogy.
Yeah, and that's it. Now you've started. Now you're telling us what to do. Like, it's just crazy.
Like every single bio, almost every single bio I've seen has got entrepreneur in it. How are you an entrepreneur? What have you done to quantify being an entrepreneur? Because anyone can say they're an entrepreneur, but entrepreneur to me is like someone who is like Richard Branson or someone like that, someone who's made money. And
Musk, I don't know, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, exactly. And the more time the people put an entrepreneur in their bio, they've just got like a, what do you call it, a Shopify store.
Yeah.
And it's like you sold like 2 lipsticks and you're calling yourself an entrepreneur, hun.
I don't know. So we've been on Clubhouse recently. How are you finding the old Clubhouse? Do you like it? Yes, we do, Clubhouse. We love you.
No, I don't. I'm getting more and more disenfranchised with it, to be fair.
I think that, I listened to you the other day and I thought you did an amazing job.
Thanks. You too.
And someone like you should be on Clubhouse. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it just depends on the people. I just think when you're talking and the things you have to say and the qualifications you have, I would prefer to see more people like you on there than what you said, what we were just talking about, than people that just keep saying.
They're talking now. The sort of the trending news on Clubhouse scene is that a lot of the higher value people are leaving now.
Really?
A lot of the people that were on at inception are leaving now because they're either having their brands damaged by being in rooms where they're moderators and then some kind of madness kicks off. It goes, and it then damages their reputation because people are screenshotting and people are, like recording the Clubhouse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then they post it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's damaging people's brands. And I think, even Sideman to a certain extent, he's done so many rooms that have just gone mad. And
I think I was on Clubhouse when he was having all that issue.
No, he kept doing more rooms, and I was thinking, like, what, like you fucked up a couple of times now. It's gone, and you're still trying to do more. Like, that to me is crazy. So I think a lot of the sort of more influential people are leaving because it's like I said, it's going to always end up, whatever social media platform you're using, it's always going to end up kind of somehow morphing into the same old shit. And so when Clubhouse started, it was kind of like, this is all about quality of followers and following, not numbers. But already I'm seeing people like 20,000 followers and trying to get their numbers up. And it's like, what's the purpose? Because that's too much. You're consuming too much. If you're intentional and you're only going into rooms that are adding value or they're benefiting you in some way, that's fine. But people starting room for dumbness.
Or if they're just fun, like our rooms.
Yeah, like
I'm not doing promo. I'm just saying.
We're not. Yeah. Join us on Clubhouse every Thursday at 7 No, but that's different. Like, if you're just setting up a room and you're just having fun, we're not professing to offer any service. We're not saying we're expert. Yeah. We're not. It's not like, hi, come and join Tess and Lee, and we'll tell you how to have a successful podcast. That would be the equivalent. That would be it there. We've got 2 followers on YouTube and we start a room about how to have a podcast. That would be the equivalent, right?
Girl, stop it.
I can call myself a podcast host in my bio. That is true. It's a fact.
Yeah, but you're not lying. You are a podcast
That's what I mean. Host. It's a fact. But I'm not saying like, I'll show you how to build a successful podcast. Like, because I ain't.
When people started podcasting,
like I'm not.
I used a microphone when I recorded.
Listen, and I get invited all the time to be in rooms and be on panels, but I'm very selective. I'm only going to be speaking on something I know about. I'm not just going to join for the sake of it, just to hear the sound of my own voice. And that's what a lot of people seem to be doing. So I'm sorry, Clubhouse. It's a no from me.
I think I've had a quite good experience so far. I feel like I've been in rooms which I'm choosing to be in, and it's just like musicians and stuff connecting. So this is like perfect. There's no one saying, look at me, I have 17 hits. It's not none of that. I literally was, oh, what do you do? Oh, you do that. Okay, you're from blah, blah, blah. You're from the UK, or you're from, do you know what I mean? It's literally is just.
That's what it's for, right? That's what Clubhouse is actually for. That it's for networking.
Yeah. Remember, I said I would never do the silhouette challenge.
Yeah.
Which I will never do.
Mm.
I might be the OG of the first silhouette challenge because I was going through my old phone and I found this.
Put a red filter on it.
Oh, should I?
Send it to me. I'll put a red filter on it. Send it back to you.
Okay, yeah. This is jokes because I was just.
That could be the thumbnail for the next episode.
It's so funny. Like I was looking through this and I was like, oh my god, it's a silhouette challenge. This is from like 2000 and I don't
know. I'll put the filter straight on it, girl. I've got it set up.
Because that is hilarious. Like I was just like, everyone is going to be like, really? That's hilarious. The trending today was delete Facebook. I don't know if you know that.
What was it?
Delete Facebook.
Oh, I deleted Facebook a lot.
I already did that.
I'm a trendsetter. I wish everyone would stop following what I do. I've deleted Facebook and now everyone.
I think they did it because you left. So they were like, you know what?
There's no point being on Facebook anymore. Leanna's not here.
You know what? There's going to be one. What we need to do is set ourselves the task of never talking bad about an app again on a podcast. Because I think every podcast we're like, take the app. Literally.
Real life. It's only if you look up an app, you'll see reviews of it online. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Because I was going to say I hate Facebook, and I was like, Tess, people can be like, what app do you like?
Facebook. That's why I deleted Facebook. I don't like Facebook. I don't like as a concept, I don't like it because I don't know, I kind of my usage is kind of in tiers. There's like a hierarchy of social media. So Facebook for me was always like friends and family. And I would mine is I would put more like personal stuff on there, pictures and holiday stuff and like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But Instagram was kind of more like my highlight reel. Like it's only the good bits go on Instagram. Like, oh, look how great my life is, even though it's fucking falling apart. You wouldn't guess it from my Instagram. But yeah, it got too much for me. I think I will delete social media altogether at some point.
I think once we get to the level we want to get to, then we'll people. Yeah, then we'll just do that. But yeah, I mean,
if I delete my social media, I'd still keep our social media and still run that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just wouldn't have.
But for me, Facebook like it's where music happens a lot for me, so I can't leave. So is what it is. But anyway, saying that, remember you just said some weird thing that made me think of a quote the other day. You just said that something, people always post the good stuff. Well, this person, Kevin on Stage, is a comedian. He wrote this tweet, and I thought this was like a really, really cool tweet. It says, "Hey guys, I just want you to know that I've spent the last 6 weeks pitching a show, and everybody passed. Also, I auditioned for a show for 3 months and wasn't cast. It's not all wins. I take some L's too." And I was like, I don't know if I've seen that.
I can't recall seeing anything like that, but I'm kind of here for it. Let's normalize it.
I am here for that. I was like, I love that. They were basically like,
to be fair, that encapsulates all the reasons I hate social media. Is that when I'm feeling particularly low or I feel like I've had a bad day and then I go online and see people winning and so much success. I'm not a hater. I'm not saying like, oh, fuck you, you've won this, da, da. Like, I'm still like, yes, but then it's draining me saying yes to everyone and like you're really rocking it, and then I'm here feeling like a failure.
But you're not a failure.
No, but that's how I feel in that moment.
Yeah.
And that's when I withdraw from social media and I'm like, do you know what? But then even just a few days off, I come back and I'm more like, right, let's post some memes.
Oh yeah. This is good for me as well. I'm doing exactly what you're doing. I think we're both doing the same thing. Like I'm literally doing a few days off, 3 days, 4 days. I come back and then I give some energy and then I leave. Do you know what I mean? Because that's all I can do. Then I go. But when I saw that, I just felt so good. Like, because I follow this person. So I follow their journey and I see what they've achieved. And I feel like they've done amazing things. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, they're like they have these things happen to them too still. Do you know what I mean?
And this would be a good thing to talk about in like a clubhouse room.
Okay, all right.
Because a lot of people will be coming in and sharing, like, you know,
yeah,
about, we'll still call it How Much Time Do You Have as the room.
Yeah, but it's a good topic, right?
But the topic, we could get people discussing, like, how do you feel about that? And there'd be lots of engagement.
I just hadn't seen anything like that, and I thought that was, thank you.
That's what he needs. That's what we need.
Kev on stage. I love Kev on stage.
Especially youngers as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. 100%. Did you hear about the whole Kevin Hart thing?
No.
Apparently his
it's a joke, but I thought better not, because you probably think it's serious.
All right, no. He's a personal shopper, was charged the other day, allegedly stealing 1 million.
From where?
From your personal shopper, yeah.
What? No. But
and from when I was reading the story, the personal shopper was like posting with their designing clothes and the stupid thing that people do.
Wait.
And then I don't know, obviously, at some point accountants might have checked accounts and then they're thinking, oh, Louis bag times 2. Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm confused. So the personal shopper was basically shopping for himself on Kevin Hart's. Oh, okay. I thought
so that's what I mean. So they must
have... I was like, where's he stolen £1 million from? But in assets.
Allegedly. So they were like, so they must have been buying, like, instead of 1 Louis bag, 2 Louis bags.
I mean, it was fun while it lasted, right?
But now you're going to jail. And you know what?
I kind of adopt that same principle whenever I'm buying things for someone, but I'm obviously using my own money. But like, if I'm going out and say I'm like, got to buy something for your birthday, and I'm like, oh my God, Tess would love that. And then I'm like, actually, I love it as well, so I'm going to get it for myself.
Yeah, but
we both have it.
It's your credit card.
Money, yeah, like.
Yeah, so I just thought that was so strange, and I thought, if I had that opportunity, would I do the same thing? Or would I just leave it? I don't know, girl. I might. Who knows?
You only really do things like that if you think you're going to get away with it. So if I thought I was going to get away with it, then hell, I'd probably do it.
But how do you get away with it? That's the point. You just never would.
But Louis Vuitton bags come in like boxes and stuff. Couldn't you just put the other box in the room, in the house? So it looks like
because on the card, what it's going to charge 2, isn't it? Like, if it's
put both boxes in his house and he thinks he's got both. He's only going to use one.
Oh my God.
But empty boxes there. So if the accountants are coming and doing an audit, they'll go, oh yeah, 2 of that. Yep, great. The other one's empty. Which I've got the other one. Like, you don't.
Maybe you need to call that person and like literally.
I'm a criminal mastermind. And also a probation officer, which is slightly concerning.
Also, this week was rest in peace, Caroline Flack, because I think it was
Has it been a year?
Yeah.
It's been a year.
Because remember it was just before
Ireland.
Yeah. And it was weird because on this same day, Pierce was tweeting about Harry and Meghan in a negative way, as in like saying, again, because he's just got this thing with Meghan, it's constantly an issue, I don't know what it is. He was saying, they can't have it both ways and blah, 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 in his cruel way on the same day. So then on that day, someone sent him something and they were basically just, I can't really read what it is because obviously, you can't, I can't read it aloud. But anyway, so he posted, when people wonder what I mean by unacceptable abuse on social media, I mean this kind of thing. And then he posted what the person had said. Now, is it hypocritical of Pierce? Because Pierce is known for trolling. Like, he does. Like, I'm sorry, he does. And whether he thinks that people are not being affected by it, he must be insane. And it's the same, it was literally the same day as when we were like thinking of Caroline Flack and people were saying RIP and whatnot. So again, it was like distasteful. Do we only care if we sympathize with the person that it's happening to? So say we like them, so we kind of care then, but because it's Pierce, we don't care and we're happy to like give them abuse constantly. Do you think that's the way the world works? Like if you're liked, then
yeah.
we yeah.
I kind of do, and I do think as well, like certainly British society tends to like the underdog. So I think like with Caroline, that was one of the things, like she'd been vilified and turned into sort of almost like a monster, a villain.
Yeah.
And then when this happened, it kind of reminded everyone that, you know, everyone's going through some shit and everyone's got trauma that they're dealing with. And so then that made everyone feel bad. But with him now, because he's always so flipping opinionated.
Yeah, no one's going to care.
It would kind of like be, what's her name? Katie Rasclot Hopkins saying, I'm getting bullied online. And everyone would be like, yeah, fucking do one. Who cares, love? Like, no one would care that she was being abused. But in the same way, it affects people.
Mm.
So, yeah, I do think it matters whether you like someone or not. And what they're talking about. Because sometimes Pierce says things. And I'm never really 100% sure whether he's genuine or if he's just doing it for clout. Like he says,
yeah, I know. Sometimes it's like this is what he'll do. He'll do 5 days of crazy shit, and then he'll do like 2 days of like good shit kind of thing. And then you're like, what are you doing? Like, and then you think, did you change your mind about things, or
yeah,
or
see,
you
that's
just?
what I was gonna say. See, that always reminds me of his views on stop and search and knife crime, and he kind of tried to racialize it and say that it was only a black issue.
Yeah.
And that was his stance, and he was sticking to it, you know, like no consideration for the fact that in Glasgow it's mainly a white crime because it's population. But anyway, and then they had Justin Finlayson on from United Borders.
Yeah.
My guy just shut Pierce down, like put him in his place. Like if you ever get a chance to watch it back on YouTube, it's so good. And almost like Justin's almost smirking his way through it, like I just really want to get at this guy, like I just want to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And following that, Pierce's whole attitude had changed. And then the next time he was talking about it, he was like, well, let's not say knife crime is to do with black children. Like, you know, black children are being disproportionately stopped. And so it's like, oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Pierce.
Yeah. He does. Yeah. That's why it confuses me, because I don't know if he just does it because he realizes the week's gone bad.
No.
And then
he sees that people have turned against him because he's made an absolute cock of himself. And then he does a U-turn or does a 360.
Yeah, because I think someone was talking about when he posted the whole thing with David Letterman, is it? No, Larry King, sorry. Oh my God. Was it Larry King that passed away?
Yeah, recently, yeah.
Yeah. So did you see what Piers posted?
I don't look at the guy.
So he was basically like saying RIP, but then he was like, even though we had our differences. So people were like...
He always has to have the last word as well.
Yeah, literally. So people were like, this person just died.
Like, and then when, what's his name? Sir Tom. Sir... What was his name? Captain Tom? Rest in peace to him as well. They were doing like a really beautiful sort of tribute to him on Good Morning. Yeah. And then Pierce was like, yes, well, when I got the call from his daughter to tell me, it was, you know, such an emotional... Like, why are you centering this whole conversation around you? And, yeah, like, oh, just to let you all know, I know his family.
But the thing is, with the Larry King thing, it started a thing of where people were saying, should you keep it real to the death? If you've had issues with someone, should you just keep it real to the death, or should you
not say anything?
Yeah, or should you just not post? Do you know what I mean? Or
like, that's like Katie Hopkins dropping dead tomorrow and me putting on Twitter, rest in peace, Katie, you were a racist cunt, but sleep right. Like, it's not gonna happen. I would just and did you notice as well with Pierce, because Pierce was very vocal about his friendship with Trump.
Yeah.
Prior to him being president, and when he got president, he was like, "Yeah, I've got an exclusive interview with him because he's my brother."
Yes.
All this lot. Then he basically ditched Trump and was like, "No, this guy."
Because it going back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's going for damage control, and everything he does is damage limitation.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it's just weird, man. But you know, this is people. We just be doing some crazy stuff. You know how we do.
Well, talking of crazy stuff, I honoured my side of the bargain.
Okay, let me just explain why first of all, I totally forgot that we were doing this, and you should have reminded me, because I went into the food shop yesterday, then I totally forgot, and then today I've just been busy because I've had shit to do.
I'm your PA as well, sorry.
Yeah, I need reminders. So Leanna is gonna do it. And what are you eating, by the way?
All by myself. I'm eating beans on Weetabix. But can I just say, because I am from a economically deprived household, I am eating Tesco's branded beans on Asda branded Weetabix. Other brands are available.
Look at the mix. What's wrong with you?
I am really not excited about this because I don't like Weetabix.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. Don't like them. But I don't like them with milk because they go all kind of mushy.
Yeah. I kind of like that.
A bit of crunch.
I kind of like that. It goes like a little bit like porridge. I don't mind it.
I mean, I'm just going to do it because I've got nothing I can say to make this any... Cheers.
Bottoms up. Okay, let's see. I feel like you like it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I feel like it's not that bad, actually.
Oh my God. I can see it in your face.
It's a nice combination of texture and it's quite nice.
Oh, Leanna, I could see it in your face. Like, I just was like, no, she loves it.
Do you know what? This would be good post-gym.
The thing is, remember what I said to you the last time? When I saw it, I thought it was a good idea. Yeah. So I was like, why? I didn't really see the ill, basically, until I thought about it, and then I was like, that sounds disgusting.
I mean, it's a fantastic marketing campaign to get people to do it because it works, because everyone wants to do it for the hype.
For the clout.
But it's actually nice.
But you look like you're enjoying it. It's quite strange.
I think it would be nice after the gym.
You know what? I'm going to try it now. I'm going to buy it because I don't even have Weetabix up in this bitch. So
FYI, you were supposed to be trying it today.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. I'm going to try it.
I like the way you're like, it's like a revelation to you. You're like, I'm going to try this. Yeah, bitch, that was the fucking point.
Well, the thing is, Leanna actually sent me something that made me really happy this week. And it was ASMR.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, can I just say?
What?
First, I sent you the macaroni being mixed.
Yeah, no, I loved it.
Yeah. But then she was like, right, now you got to eat it. And I wasn't going to. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. And then I was deliberately like clapping my mouth as well because I don't eat like that normally. So I was like,
that's what you got to do. But I because I'm obsessed with it. If no one listened, I don't know if we said this before. I'm not really sure. But I'm just getting so watching it and reading it, listening.
I'm eating this actually because I'm just sat here.
You need to stop eating. You're really enjoying that. But the other day I watched someone do a hot dog test. I don't know if it's a hot dog test for 40 minutes.
What's a hot dog test?
Basically, there's this girl online and she tries out machines. So this was like a hot dog machine. So it's basically like hot dogs and then buns. And you put it in and it toasts it all. She finds all these weird machines that do things, basically. And she does it from her car.
I'm thinking Wallace and Gromit.
And she's got like millions of views. And it literally, I sat there for I couldn't believe that 40 minutes went by and I was still watching her try out different hot dogs on this thing. And I'm like, dude.
I mean, yeah.
I'm so embarrassed for myself, like literally.
You have like actually just publicized it as well, so it's not a secret.
It's what it is at this point. But I'm into it. I followed her.
Know what Tess wants for her birthday in August.
The thing is, I've actually followed her now, so that's weird. Not to make it even more weirder than it was. But this thing is locked out.
Shout out.
I don't remember her name, unfortunately. But yeah, so I watch these things where people like eating stuff. I don't even know why I'm watching it, but I love it. So I'm gonna post yours.
Not like the one you sent me, where she's like,
I'm gonna post yours because I need to make a little extra cash. So
you joking?
No, I'm posting it.
Cash App, Tess Lei's.
Cash App. I don't have it. Wait, you did it without me. You forgot to remind me. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to coming out. Wait, I've just got an email from the gym.
Coming out.
I'm coming out.
So, guys, that's an exclusive.
Tess
accidentally revealed that she's coming out.
So I mean, not like that.
Out there.
Not like that. I'm definitely not coming out like that. But
I just want us to have a spa day. That's what I'd like, please.
So yeah, what's the first thing you're gonna do when they let us out?
What, in order?
Yeah.
Gym.
Yep.
Book a spa.
Yep.
I book multiple spas actually, because I want to go on a spa with you. I want to go on a spa with my other half. I've already got a spa booked with Fran that was supposed to be May, but it's clearly not going to happen, so I'll have to move that. And book a Big Easy bottomless prosecco brunch, probably.
Oh, nice.
What about you?
The gym, because I just signed up, which I'm really excited about. Why did you laugh? I don't know why you.
I don't know. It's just like.
Excuse me. Whoa.
The gym's.
Wait, Leanna.
The gym's.
Leanna, Leanna, is that lack of support?
It's like the gym's a shot, so I'm going to sign up. Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
No.
You want to know my theory behind it? I just thought that everyone would sign up and then I wouldn't be able to sign up.
I don't think they have a limit on who they let in. What gym is it?
It's just my local one. They're not like big things.
Okay. No. And they oversubscribe anyway because people sign up and they never go.
Okay, well, I didn't.
My gym told me that there's 200 members on their books that have never been. They've signed up and they've never been.
Okay, fair enough. So can you give me like a little gym prep? Like, what do I like? What do I do on like the first day when I go in? Because I don't want to look like an idiot. So I've never been.
Well, first and foremost, you have to identify what part of the body you're going to train.
Yeah, but when I walk in, what do I like? Just go to a machine? Like, I don't know how. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how it works.
Yeah, or you go and get changed. I rock up wearing what I'm going to train in.
Yeah, I'll rock up wearing what I'm wearing because it's 2 seconds away from me. Yeah. Then I walk in and walk to a machine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't use machines. I only use weights. But yeah, I just go straight in, set up my tripod because I usually film my workout.
So you set up your little tripod?
Yeah, and then I just get going. Got my sessions. I know I got all my sessions in my head because I do them so much. So I know if I'm doing leg day, I'm going to start off with squats and then go from there.
You're looking at me like I'm crazy, but I've never been, so I'm just trying to.
No, I was just trying to remember. I'm looking at you like that because I'm trying to remember the day that I first went to the gym and was I nervous? And I think I was because mine at the time, the first gym I joined was one of the gym group ones where you had to put in a pin to get in. And I was like, I'm going to forget what my pin is. And then it's like one of those ones where once you put it, the doors lock behind you and then open in front of you. And it's like, oh, I'm like in a little time machine. Yeah. I would say the best thing you can do if you've never been is most gyms will give you a tour.
Yeah, okay.
So just go in, find someone and say, can you show me around? And then they'll do you a little tour and show you how it all works.
Second question, did you meet people in there?
It's not Rio's. I didn't go like, what do you mean? Like, oh, what, like friends?
What's wrong with you? I meant like, did you make friends?
No, people have I met people? I'm thinking like, what, man? I never met man there.
No, just like in general, like how.
Yeah, no, like, one of my best friends I met at the gym.
See? Okay.
And what it is because that's what, I mean, if you do start using weights, because I know you said machines, you're a cardio fan, but once you...
I'm not a cardio fan. I do not run.
Once you start on the weights, it's kind of female empowerment. That's what I love about it. The women all support each other in that environment. It's very like, let me spot you. Well done, girl. I saw you smash that PB. All them kind of things. And it's very, and that's what I love. And she was like that. And we would be liking each other's Instagram posts and bigging each other up and going, well done, girl. And she'll correct my form. Actually, more often than not, she'll be, girl, if that's supposed to be an RDL, you need to.
Yeah.
Like, so it's quite good for female empowerment, I think.
Cool.
Stay away from the dudes.
Oh no, I mean, no.
Especially the weird dudes who like perv on you when you're doing sets and stuff.
Weird dudes.
There's lots of weird dudes. There's the ones who think like because you're a girl you can't lift heavy, and so they come and try and help you, and you're like, it's okay, bro. I really don't need any help, thanks. You've got the ones who just constantly like stare at you in the mirror, so they're not directly looking at you, but you can see them in the mirror looking at you, and you're like,
oh, creepy.
Yeah. There's the there's lots of different weird gym guys.
Well,
episode 3.
Thanks for
watching. Even though you're not watching it live, you will be watching it at some point. And
thanks.
We're grateful to have you. We appreciate you. We love and appreciate you. And we're glad that you've tuned in to watch another amazing podcast.
Thanks, guys.